Say,
Go.
go. Live from New Romulus, it's the Darkmom Consortium with your host, Fleet Moogie.
Well, technically, this one's just Mom. And it's Red Alert time on New Romulus! Woo! And it's Isha Force! Yay! For those of you who haven't seen it, the Universal Endeavor dropped late, but it's complete a New Romulus alert mission. So super uber easy. If you're not here right now for Isha Force, we will be going ahead and doing it on the half hour because that's when the red alerts drop on New Romulus. For those of us who are such total nerds that we know this stuff.
Which says something since I had to ask you when they drop.
One of us is nerdier than the other one when it comes to New Romulus. One of us is nerdier than the other one when it comes to ships. Hey, you know what? I didn't have your mic on.
Oh, really? So live from New Romulus, welcome. And I'm Darkthorn, she's Fleet Moogie, aka Mom.
Hey, hi, Mom.
We're the Dark Consortium, we just do crazy stuff, and I don't have to do the Universal on this too. Yay.
Yay. But we'll, as I said, we'll do it on other tunes because this one has to do it. But I'm waiting patiently. And the other one has to do it. So, word count. We are at, for those of you who are playing the game, 14,765 words in this chapter, which means I have to do another 235, which is pretty cool because I only have to talk about cannons, weird stuff, and melee weapons in this chapter. This is more words in this chapter than in our last book, I think. Book 2 is ready to go. I have to send it off to the printer as soon as I write the blurb for the back of it, so I got to think about that for a little bit.
I gotta actually start getting more time in writing stuff.
Mm-hmm. If I sit down and write 1,000 a day is pretty easy. It's the sitting down and doing it. Since I also have other stuff in my life. But I made a point of getting here, having my dinner, chillaxing, make sure I only have one thing I have to do on this account, which is I need to get ready for the cooldown, which I believe is going to hit at 2:30 this morning. 7.5 hours. What is it? It's 7 now. 5. Yeah, it'll be about 2:35. So my thought had been to play one of the missions and just not turn it in. So if anybody'd like to play one of the missions with me and just romp through it at light speed, that would be really awesome. And I'm trying to do it on tunes, so I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I'd have to decide which tune I want to do it on.
Yep, I'm slowly going through them all. Well, people are racing down here, running around like they are waiting for their red alert. But red alerts are on the half hour.
Yep.
I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd.
They think they can get here a little late and get it done. 4 minutes later, this one's been done for a couple minutes now.
Generally, it depends on which one you're doing, but you need to be there in the first 2 minutes of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chance that you'll be able to do it after up till 4 minutes, but they all die at 4 minutes. Staging area. Actually, everything except Allied doesn't usually succeed unless you've got a decent enough team. I want to be able to stand here and put up a sign going, "Hi, welcome to New Romulus. Red alerts drop on the half hour."
Oh, that would be too easy.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, dailies are now effectively done.
Well,
Yay.
I have to defeat 60 Tholians on the ground on one of the tunes on this account, so this would actually be a good one, because you go down there, you drop the agony field, sit back, have a cup of coffee. Pretty easy.
I had to kill Hirogen, so it's just like, around.
You had to kill Hirogen?
That was the red alert.
Oh, I was going to say for an endeavor.
No, I had to kill Both. I had to kill Tholians, and I had to...
I had Tholians today.
One. I had 30 or 20 Tholians, 10 Voth, and deal anti-proton damage in space. Fortunately, I have a ship that's built for anti-proton.
I have an AP ship. I have a Polaron ship. I have a Tetrion ship. Hey, Mr. Dave, you're right. Long time no see. Mr. Dave was with us this morning. And as
Mhm.
Mr. Dave predicted, just after we were talking last Thursday, I believe it was, he was asking if I thought Walter Koenig was going to be at the convention, and within 12 hours, they had released that Walter Koenig was going to be at the convention. I think he's going to be out of my price range for autographs, but wouldn't that be cool? Since he was in the game.
Yeah, it might. We can kind of get a look at some of the others to get an idea.
Yeah, I'm going to see how much I can justify spending, which isn't going to be a ton, but we'll see. We will see. Let's put on something more appropriate for this climate.
64 days till the convention begins.
I know. Oh my god, I know. I'm in a bit of panic mode. Sweet! Yeah, but you're going to use your creation voucher on something, right? Weren't you telling me?
Walter Koenig, Friday, $80. Less than Shatner.
Well, yeah, but Shatner wasn't in the game, so I don't care about him.
A lot less than Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer wasn't in the game. Don't care about him.
You want to know how much the Kelsey Shatner? It's $100 for an autograph. You want to know how much Kelsey Grammer is?
Sure.
125. George Takei's 100. Not in the game. You don't care.
Right. Well, actually, I do care, but not in the budget for him. Lovely as it would be. Lovely as that would be.
Let's see, and who else? Pick a name of somebody in the game that you want to get an autograph from.
Well, Garrett, obviously.
All right, let me take a look here.
And he's usually around $50, if you go over to his table. It's just, it gets so expensive that, how many can you get?
They don't say as far as Garrick, so.
Right, because he's got his own table.
Yeah. Well, some of these people I know you run tables and they're listed at times, so.
Mm-hmm. Hey, BTD Fighter, how are you? We haven't seen you for a while. Are you okay? Everything good? We hope all is good. Yeah, Kate Mulgrew is a really good question. As we get older, things like our health and the potential risk do increase. I would certainly understand it if she wasn't there. Oh,
and she's not listed so far, so.
Yeah. Which ship did you get, BTD Fighter? T5 Odyssey class Star Cruiser. Yes, this is a Solanae suit, Mar Hawkman. I like the Solanae suits. I spent enough time getting them. Thank you.
Is that one of the Lobby ones?
This is you had to get all three from running Step Between Stars 3 times, and make sure you picked up the different missions, which I didn't know about the first time I did it, so I was doing it over and over and over again and still getting the same one, till Ed told me, oh, you have to do a different one. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I wish they told me.
I got all 3 on Jason, I just haven't bought the Lobby ones, so maybe I'll do that next Lobby sale.
The stats are good enough because basically I'm just using them down here in situations like this. It's not something I'd run around with, but they don't put you in a bad enough environmental position ever where it makes that much difference.
Yeah. So if you forget to change it when you're doing a regular mission.
It's tolerable in a regular mission. It's not fabulous. I had to kill 60 Tholians the other day, and I discovered if you come down to the spot where I'm standing right now, and you put out your crystal prisms, and you put out your Baul obelisks, and you put out the agony field, you can just kind of sit and take it easy for a while, because they're just going to die. Just walk around every now and then and refresh. Or you could put some of them here and walk to the next one. But this is the one that spawns the most.
So what are you guys killing?
I'm killing Tholians. What are you killing? Time?
Security force field gravity generators.
What the heck? What is that?
All the
very weird
latest mission.
endeavor.
The latest mission. We have to go to kill the probes.
Oh,
and-
that thing. Oh, gosh darn it. I need to run one of those today. Because I have to do the 20-hour cooldown, so I'm going to go ahead and run it before I go to bed and just not turn it on.
You don't have to do the 20-hour cooldown, you know.
I don't understand.
You could actually sleep at night and not do the 20-hour cooldown.
But that doesn't make any sense. How can I do this without... Actually, it works out really well. Let me think about that. 20 hours.
You could cheese it.
I could what it?
Cheese it.
Jeez. No, I can't do that. I totally can do that. I have no problems with doing that. It's just there's no particular mission here you can AFK.
No, but I was just saying you can play the mission and then collect the rewards after 20 hours.
That's what I'm going to do.
Mm.
That way I just have to get up at 2, walk over to the computer, turn it on, turn one in, turn the other one in, go to bed. Exactly, Mar Hawkman. That's my entire plan for tonight. Let's see. So tonight is 2:30. Tomorrow night will be 10:30. That's not bad. The next one, though, is at 6:30, and I'm right in the middle of a class at 6. Am I in the middle of a class at 6:30? I'm not. I just don't know if I have internet there. So my class doesn't start until 6 their time, which is 7 our time. So if I leave right on time, I pull up, turn on the phone, open up the game, quickly run through, just turn it. Yeah, that should work great. Because I don't have a life. Oh, shoot, I didn't get all... I missed 7 of them. Gosh darn it, how could I do that? I thought I got all of them. So we're going to... It is not an addiction. I can quit anytime I want.
Yeah, right.
I just don't want to. Therein is the difference.
You realize you are defining an addiction. I can quit anytime. I just don't want to quit.
Well, I don't. Hey, I did really good. I didn't come home and play right after work today. I came home and worked on the book. But I didn't turn on the game. Actually, that's probably not true. I probably had to turn on the game because some of the information for some weapons is updated in game and it's not in the Stowe Wiki.
I mean, you're trying to do a list of all the weapons, and that's always growing.
Oh, I'm not doing all the weapons. I'm doing the basic ones and then anything that I think is really interesting. Which admittedly is quite a few of them, but for the most part, just the ones I really like. Shoot. I hate that I can never...
Were you shooting with the little crystal?
Little crystal? Yeah, I am, apparently. Must have had to do Tetrion damage at some point. Oh, there it is. I was just trying to remember how to get back to the transporter.
I don't know if I want to say the word on your stream. We'll say the little crystal sex toy.
Mr. Happy. Mr. Mom's little helper?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we're finally done with that.
I happen to shoot everybody with a taser. 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 All right.
I was out spending a lot of money today.
Oh?
Yeah. On a dining room table and 4 chairs.
Wow. That's very adult of you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose you could do like I do, which is I have a little round table that's supposed to go on your patio that I gave to Farney. And he actually got more of a real kitchen table before I ever did. So that's sitting over there being my kitchen table. Do I ever sit there? No. It's always covered with stuff. So I stayed home this weekend, partly because the car didn't work, thinking I'll get stuff cleaned up. Which I kind of got a few things cleaned up, just not a lot. Actually, that's a good point, Marhawkman. I was just writing up about one of the Tholian weapons and how it does radiation damage, and trying to explain to people about radiation versus energy, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
I
hate spending, and it was just so annoying because my ex-girlfriend called me like a month ago and said, I want my dining room table and my chairs.
Oh, so that's why you were being an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Did you give them back to her?
Mm.
You kept the
But
cat.
apparently it takes, I won't get my chairs before mid-September.
Okay, because...
It's going to take because apparently they have to be made and blah, 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 and special order. Despite that, everything I ordered was, it wasn't like special order. All the stuff and the colors and the paint and whatever was something they had, but I don't know if it's due to the corona or whatever, but I won't get my chairs and table before September.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was a bump in the budget.
Well, at least you had the money for it. I mean, that's something. All right, where did you put the picture? There you are. Okay, I found it. Ooh, Shin Godzilla. I love it. That's a pretty ship. Never flown that one, but looks nice.
The Odyssey Storm Cruiser.
Mm-hmm.
That would. Yeah, I have the event one. I have the one from way back when.
I'm kicking myself. I accidentally got rid of it. Well, I got rid of it intentionally, not realizing what I was doing.
And you never went over to get a new one.
That was when you couldn't reclaim it. Otherwise, I'd still be able to reclaim it.
You can get it from the Fleet Spire.
DT, I need another ship like I need a hole in the head. I have
Well,
lots of
that
holes
was
in my head, and I don't need any more. And I've got plenty of ships, and I probably don't need any more of those. But BTD, that is one beautiful ship.
Yeah, I wish in the Legendary Odyssey that the hole was an option on there. Because I like the shuttle bay better than the Aquarius sitting off the end of the.
Right, SFMC needs fleet marks like the King Yang.
What needs fleet marks?
SFMC.
Oh, okay.
Because
all right, folks.
A lot of...
If you are an SFMC or you're in the Armada and you said they need fleet marks?
Mm-hmm. A lot of projects.
Let's see what they need here.
We're going to make fleet marks on this particular Romulan. Or so I put some in.
Oh, I actually have some fleet marks. How amazing. Ooh, burning fleet marks. Yay! So, if you're in the Armada, jump over and throw in your fleet marks if you've got any.
I think I managed to fill, I can't remember how many duty offers I bought. It was like 1,200 duty officers.
There was a time when I used to be good about spending my Sundays doing that. I've been a bad fleet mom.
Yeah, by the way, I managed to...
And Mom's actually going to be thinking now, you're not supposed to agree with me.
Of course I think that. But everybody's silent, so clearly I'm a bad fleet mom. I'm a bad fleet mom. I'm so sorry.
And I gave also some dilithium to SGA.
I'm out of dilithium. I mean, I would like to get the new Muds Market packs, and I just don't have enough lithium to justify it.
And lithium is crazy expensive. Yeah, $4.91.
Yeah, that's in the ballpark for where it's been for the last couple of weeks. So can you guys hear the background noise, the truck in the background, or is it okay?
Oh, because I have an annoying cat in my background.
Ah, well, yes. Oops, let's see. It's 7:21, so I'm going to return to New Romulus.
Oh, are you a happy mom?
Me,
That
happy
you got your
mom.
mission?
I got my missions. Happy, happy mom. Yeah. I've been running around down there just having a great time.
I was just like, when I saw the post that you can replay some of the old missions, I was just like, that can only be like the missions you've been talking about for like, I don't know how many years now.
4 years. 4 years, because when I went to the first time I went to Star Trek convention in the 2010s before we were doing a booth, so it must have been 2016, because we did 2017, 2018, I think. Or did we do 2018 and 2019, DT?
2018, 2019.
Okay, so it was 2017. I went there and I kind of was like, yeah, but the ground missions are gone. And they're like, no, they aren't. Yeah, they are. And now, 4 years later, they're back. Woot, woot. And I understand why they're back, but I don't care. I don't care if there's a good reason for them being back. I'm going to take it as a personal victory that they heard my suffering. They heard my tears. And they gave me back
And
my
after
ground
drinking
missions.
enough of them.
Yeah, there is that.
Yes, we know that they subsist by drinking on your tears.
Yes, indeed.
What do I need to? Oh, I need to do a new Romulus alert mission.
Right, now
Hell
those-
no.
Yeah, they only take 4 minutes and they're on the half hour. So get your butt over here. All you have to do is start it, then you can ignore it.
Yes, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Boy, she
Not-
really is a fleet mom. She's just bossy.
Mm-hmm.
I am. So
Yes, Mother.
Pi, did I tell you that I got a new job title at work?
No?
Oh, I do. I have an official job title. New one. I am, and it's on my whole name tag and everything. It says Fleet Admiral. Thank God my boss has a really good sense of humor. I was telling her about the game, and she said, so what's a Fleet Admiral? And I'm telling her, and she goes, oh, that needs to be your title. Here, go change your name tag. Get it, post it up, have it printed up, put up there. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So, I have a good boss. All right, folks, if you're going to do one of the New Romulus Red Alert missions, they run on the half hour, so there will be one starting in about 6 minutes. They last for no more than 4 minutes, and you still get credit even if you're not successful. And DT just did the Herogen, so you did Payos Crater. Was that the one you did?
Yeah.
Okay. So it won't be Payos Crater.
You just have to be on the planet, right?
Right. It'll pop up no matter where you are.
Are the all instances the same mission?
Yes, all the instances are the same mission, I believe. I've never seen it be something different.
Okay. Let's see here. Here's one in your price range, Mom.
Yeah?
Sunday, Nana Visitors. $40 for an autograph.
I can afford that.
Shaman Quark, $40.
Yes, I can afford that. Ooh.
I know you got Max done.
Yes, I have Max. He and J.J. Hertzler signed it, and Aaron signed
JJ,
it.
You mean JJ, you mean. Aaron, cool.
Yeah, Aaron signed it before he passed away. That was the year before he died, so very happy we got him. So I have to find that copy.
Alexander Sadek, $50.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to raise a little extra money on the side here, though I may have something have to do with some of the extra money, but that's life.
Let's see what we can help put together.
We promise, folks, if you contribute to the project, we will not use any of your money for us to go out and buy stuff for ourselves. We promise.
Everything you contribute for the stream is for stream stuff.
Yep.
Now, stream stuff might be parts, equipment, might be another cam to give you guys a field of view of what's going on. But everything we do, stream stuff. You will see it.
That said, if anybody wants us to get them something like an autograph, drop us a message in game.
If somebody specifically wants us to get them, Codes of Cryptic is giving any out.
Yes, if they're there and if they're giving out stuff, we will grab stuff.
Let us know, because we kind of need to know how many. Obviously, we'll be trying to get extra, of course, to give away, but we need to know this before you do it.
Hey, DT, if that's the case, and it'll give us the extras, maybe we can grab some envelopes and mail them out to people.
That would mean giving us your address.
Yes. Otherwise, yeah. Of course, we could always take a picture of the back of it and email that to people, too. Because sometimes they'll have a code that's like, you're not sure if it's an L or a 1 or an uppercase I. A 0, that could be a 0 or an O. What are some of the other really bad ones they've got? They've got a few that are just WTF. Oh, I see Pi running around over there. Hi, Pi.
Let's see who. Trying to see who
Where you
else.
at?
I'm behind you, back towards the staging area.
Oh,
I'm
Hey,
the one
here's a
jumping up
good-
and down.
Here's a good price for you on a autograph.
Yes.
Tim Russ on Sunday, $35.
Ooh. That would be good. I'd like to do Jerry Ryan as an autograph, but yeah, well, Pi, yeah, I'm just awful.
$65.
Oh my gosh.
That's-
Somebody
Jerry Ryan.
donated to us. Thank you, whoever just donated. That would be Pi, of course. Real World Zen. Yes, it is.
But I mean, literally, when we do stuff, I mean, we should start monthly goals to build up, not only for the convention, but for stream budgets and things like that. Because that would be,
Nice. Planning. Thoughtful. Those
Yeah.
things I don't think about. It's not true
Yeah.
that I don't think about them. Thank you, Pi. I will fix the thingy.
you're welcome.
Probably not this
which
weekend, though.
Which thingy does she have to fix?
The alert sounds.
Yeah, I need to get a walkthrough on how to set them up on mine.
It's Mon Varkas. Hi, Mon Varkas.
They should pop up any minute now.
It should. There it goes. And it has popped. And it's wall ruin, so we're going to continue. We're going to do a site-to-site transport, and we are transporting over there.
Okay, I can't do a site-to-site transport.
Hit,
Get the red alert thing you can. But
yeah, hit red alert. Does it
I
not?
did, and it grayed out.
Okay, that means you haven't gotten to that transporter yet.
That's bullshit.
Have you?
Sorry.
Have you gone
have
to
to
that
get to the
transporter?
transporter.
Go up to the transporter and see if you can transport from there.
I can.
Oh, well, then
That
transport
means you
down
have-
here.
That means you haven't
Yeah.
done it. You have to,
That's
so
really
I
weird.
I
guess
got the transporter. That's the weird part. I got the transporter. I could transport to the site, but I couldn't do a site-to-site transport.
That's really weird.
Run, Forrest.
Boy, are
run.
there people down here. This is amazing. I haven't seen this place this crowded in a long time.
And I got about a half hour or so till I have to go take off on you guys.
Yeah, DT has to run away. Run away.
When he has to go.
He has
Yeah,
real life
yeah.
stuff to deal with.
Yeah, I have real life stuff to deal with. I'd rather be here, but I have real life stuff to deal with.
But if we stay on long enough, he may come back and
Oh
join us.
wow, it's laggy now.
Yeah, it's really bad because there's so many people down here.
Oh damn! I got thrown back like. Wow. Oh, come on, I haven't had a chance to shoot one Tholian yet.
Mm. Where you transport in, if you do a 180-degree turn, there's usually a place where bunches of them spawn. Up on like a little platform. Really, you just got to hit one of them. Yes, it is. Marhawkman, I'll almost guarantee you that's why they had to reinitialize all these little side missions. Is because if you want to play Pokemon. We got it. Amazing. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
I still need to get the Pokemon. Oh wait, I have it on vacation. I guess start doing
I got it.
Pokemon runs on vacation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Marhawkman, it didn't reset mine on the new Romulus transports. But maybe it did for a lot of people. Still, Tholian. Guys, there's a Tholian down here. Shoot him. Seriously.
You know what I think I might do with vacation?
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm debating. And
You know what I might do with my cation? Huh.
no.
I don't know.
Here it is. No, here it is.
Yes.
I'm debating this. I'm debating on changing out from that Defiant with that tiger shark face on there to a Mogai.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give my kitty some love. And,
Okay. If it survives, let us know.
How can you resist a cat sitting on the floor with the big yellow eyes and just staring at you? You want me to break your neck? Okay.
Demonic possessed kitties. Demon kitties.
You know, one day probably somebody is going to go call people about all the cats that you claim to kill.
Yeah, but they don't even know where he lives other than in Narnia.
Yeah. Well, it's in Narnia, so if he does this, the cat's going to come back and probably eat his face.
I have not acquired anything yet, Marhawkman. Even though I now have the trait, I haven't decided who's going to get it. Actually, I think I've got the trait on a couple of them. I will have to go give that a try. Nanovs, on the other hand. Oh, can you bond with a Nanov?
I don't know.
That would be fun. Dang.
Ooh. And Bottom of Life does have a little icon I can click. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, Furiodons are the... Which ones are the Furiodons? Are they
Those
like
are
the
the
Rex...
small dinosaurs.
Yeah, but are they
They're
like the
small.
Rex Bazarats?
I believe the Furiodons are the Velociraptors.
Okay, so there's 3 of them. Oh, wow. Okay, you're right. I can't remember where I would see them.
I'm looking at some stuff here.
Wow, one of my endeavors today. 30 Voss ships. Yawn.
Do you have to do it in the battle zone?
Ice sphere, yes.
Ugh. Ugh. Well, go do the Undine and hope that you hit it at exactly the right moment when...
Yeah, well, so just go to the base or that place, you know,
Yep, that place is good.
if nobody else is there.
Yeah, but if nobody else is there, then... Well, that's true. They'll continue to spawn, especially with the named ones. So let's...
So what do you think about the new missions?
First one, It's a little battle heavy and not plot heavy. Second one, really like it. It's just like the last two. The first one was too battle heavy but not plot heavy. And the second one was really nicely balanced. Same thing here. First one is too battle heavy, and the second one is nicely balanced. And the way that they set up the player participation gives you a distinct feeling of you're involved, you're part of what Jula is thinking about at various points. And it's very immersive in that concept, in my opinion. I liked it.
The only thing I have a problem with is that they're very long.
The second one gets better with time. You can find ways. I tend to play it on basic because I don't want to spend all day. On basic, on a tune that's not well equipped, it's 40 minutes to an hour.
But I still think they're long. It's not just one you just, effing through like some of the older missions. I haven't tried to abort them, but I'm just like afraid that if you abort it, you have to start all over again.
No, you have to start at the last save point, so it'll be each map change. But yeah, that can be really long.
I prefer the longer missions. It actually feels more like a story.
Sure.
But with the first one of this sequence, it's more battles than story. So you get that nice little story set up, but then it's just battle without any plot development.
Which is really the same point, which is really how they've been doing things for a while with the patrols.
Yes. Well, now I'm finding that Strike at Sadia is one of the faster patrols for the Klingon ones.
Yeah.
Mar Hawkman, I have no idea how we do that, but if you want to wait a little bit, like 20 minutes or so, DT has to disappear, so that might be fun to do after DT goes away for a little bit.
I'm going to throw... How many people we got?
11.
All right. Not counting some... No, even counting your guys, not counting my son watching. What do you guys think? Should I put my Cation in a Romulan ship, or should I keep with the Defiant?
I don't know. I mean, I like Romulan ships, but the Kitties in the Defiant is such a natural one.
Especially since it's the legendary where I can have that little flying tiger head on there.
It's an absolutely natural fit in that one, in my opinion.
But then you have the other option of a cat flying a bird.
Yes, but then it would wind up eating the bird, and you know what happens then.
Hairball.
True. I used to hate having to kill the animals, so I would do everything. Like, I knew I'd have to release it, so I'd stand up here and see if it would sneak out without me alerting it to attack me, but that doesn't work. They come after me. I feel bad. It's not their fault. Wow. Rubber banding is intense.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's right. I also need to order a new cell phone.
Ah. We got all new cell phones for my husband and me for Christmas. My son's like, oh no, I don't need a new cell phone. So it broke.
Yeah, of course. What did you get?
A Samsung FE20. It's nice, except it's Bluetooth, so it's a royal pain for listening to music.
I'm gonna get the S21.
Mm-hmm.
I think the next thing, by the time I'm able to get a new phone, it'll probably be around the time the S22 drops.
Ah. I can't tell you how happy I am to be running around New Romulus. Yay! Look at all these nanovs just waiting for me. Yay, nanovs. More nanovs. What's interesting, though, is they've upgraded these to 8% each, which makes this really fast like it does on staging area. But the water samples are still only 4%. And I think the insects are only 4%. And they used to be the big ones at 5%.
Oh, I found the spot here.
Hey, Dante, if you're listening, a few minutes before the next hour, go down to New Romulus and look for a dead or instance. Hi, Swear, long time no hear.
I heard they had server issues like
This weekend,
yesterday
yeah.
or the day.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Or, yeah, I don't remember if it was yesterday or Saturday, but it just crashed in the middle of the week.
Mm-hmm. I was actually playing that time.
You are forgiven, Von Marcus, for not joining us because you are dealing with doggos. Doggos are awesome. I'm going to switch over to my other tunes here.
Get ready for your next run.
Mhm.
I'm taking a little jump to Nimbus. And I figure I can get some scorpions and some worms. Start my Bond with Life Tour.
This is fun.
And for now, I decided I am going to just keep with the Defiant, since nobody gave any opinion one way or another.
I did give an opinion.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
I
I'm not.
asked everybody. I asked people on the stream, and
Well, they don't love you.
I know.
Wow. Von Marcus, that's one reason why I've got my dirt cheap but very effective laptop. What did we pay for the laptops, DT? Like $400 each?
$300, I believe it was. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. For what the price was, they are amazingly effective. Yes, we definitely has a blue mom today. Hard to see at the moment, but yes, it's as blue as it's gonna get.
Wow, the game. It's really laggy today, the game.
Yeah, they've got a lot of people in right now.
Mm-hmm.
I bound with a scorpion.
Yay! Go.
I feel like I've accomplished something now.
Thank you, Wolfie. I got to work today, and I work with, at the moment, 1 female and 19 guys. To which the female came and said, "Oh, nice job, really good color, suits you." And most of the guys walked in and went, "New shirt? No. Something's different about you today." Yeah, it would be the aqua hair. That's it. Stogo, yes. Poke Stogo.
Alright, now we got scorpions and then we got worms on Nimbus. I think that's it for the creatures, isn't it?
On Nimbus, yeah, there's worms, there's scorpions, there's... I think that's it, yeah. No, Von Marcus, they really weren't.
With the help of Starfleet and the Empire, we could
They were
destroy
completely
the
serious.
We would be safe.
Gorn SARS on
There are
Nimbus
too few of
DT.
us left to fight amongst ourselves. Military
I'll
action
go for one
should
of
be
them,
our
so.
last option.
Yay, I got it. Yay.
Wolfie says hi.
Hi, Wolfie.
If my people are to find a home here, there must
I'm
be a
gonna
leader
stay
capable of
here.
building a
I
new
can't get
future.
something down to
We are
half
not
and I
looking
kill it
past
too
our differences
fast.
to find harmony. You are that leader, Tom.
Unfortunately, I beamed this tune in and didn't realize she's never been down here before or hasn't done the missions.
I have worked toward the day
And you know what
my
that
God.
means.
would once again walk beside their Vulcan brothers
Cutscene.
and sisters. Before that
So
could
folks,
happen,
if you haven't done this before, if you haven't been down to New
we need a
Romulus,
home to replace what is
don't
lost,
beam down to
see
New
past our
Romulus.
and find acceptance,
Beam to the embassy and leave.
reconcile with the Remans, and end the centuries of strife. and
Just
oppression.
walk out the door.
The fate of both
Otherwise, until you play the whole arc, you're going to get this cutscene over and over and over and over and over.
The ashes, or we wither and die. Thank you for agreeing to assist us.
And unfortunately,
I'm
there's no way
grateful that
to
both the Federation
edit
and
this
the Empire
through this one.
temporarily put aside their differences
Have to
help
write the
create
pain
a
out.
new Romulus.
Yep.
This proves that unification.
I really
is
wish they
possible
would implement
for
like a
my
skip
people.
scene thing.
For this one, yes, this is a really long
Building a new
cutscene.
home here. Romulans and Remans
So as I said,
can't
beam
reach
down
you
to the
all,
embassy,
nothing has
go out the
changed.
doors.
Everything is different. We are
But there's a
changed
good
people.
part to this.
The loss of Romulus.
This tune hasn't done any of the accolades here.
But that wound will not
Oh.
be fatal.
Ooh.
There is a great deal of work to do before we can truly call this our new home. But with your help, I know Mol Rihan, or New Romulus in your language, will
let
someday
me
New
s-
Romulus
bring out-
in your
what we
language.
lost. Kylo is in charge
Let
of
me bring
saving
out this
Earth.
Bucky
He can give you more information about what we need.
accolade
There's
screen.
much to do, and little
Have they
time.
fixed that yet?
We left our
Some
home
of
to
it.
remain free. We lost our
It is a
adopted
good
home to
cutscene, Mar Hockman, but
made this world
when you
the
have to
home
watch
we
it every
sought
time you
for
beam
so
down.
long. A place where our descendants can live.
Yeah, I wish they'd reanimate it because people are unnaturally stiff compared to the newer ones. People's map. We're listening to Tan ramble on and his mouth never moves.
Yeah, and going back and watching some of the old Klingon ones were really funny. Good night,
which
Wolfie.
one?
Everyone
I'm
say
just
good night to
looking-
Wolfie.
Good night, Wolfie. Where is the exploration for New Romulus then?
That is an excellent question. Accolades. Exploration.
Is it just called, because I just see here on my screen that have one called Nimbus.
Story accolades, maybe?
Exploration, I don't know. Story accolades.
I'm looking. Okay, Romulan mystery. Nope. Those are just stories then.
Wouldn't it be just under accolades or general exploration? State Omega. Nope. Exploration accolades.
Oh, it is exploration. Yeah, hold on. Here we go.
Right.
Let's see. It's got the Nimbus ones.
Yes.
So funny, it's got Nimbus, but okay, that's really weird. General accolades?
And it doesn't search. If you use the search engine, it just searches for the title. It doesn't search like, if it search the title doesn't. Because I found a lot here, but it just.
Let's see. Let's go up to the top.
There's colonized in Romulus, but that's just all exploration points. That's not it. All tiers, 6 missions.
Oh, there's Welcome to New Romulus, the one I just did. Let's see.
Never mind.
No! I
I
must,
can always look it up.
hold on, Oops,
I
that's
can
not.
always.
Let's see if I can remember a specific title.
There's the different paths, something, right? Or go up the side of the mountain, right? Is that called?
Yeah, it's not on there. So it's looking for general. Okay.
It doesn't matter. It was just.
It matters. It's going to drive me crazy now. You know, I could cheat.
Go to Wikipedia.
Yep.
That's too easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so building the gate, staging area, quartermaster lead, boldly jump, blah, 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 blah. We can go through them, but it's not telling me where they are. So we have building the gates first. Actually, welcome to New Romulus. This is your first one that's going through this cutscene. Building the gates. Which is, we're going to go up these stairs. Remember when the stairs didn't have the platform here? It was just the big stairs?
That was before my time.
Before Leonard Nimoy died, there was nothing there except the stairs. And there's building the gates. And the next one we're going to do is staging area quartermaster. So we're going to run all the way over here, or in this case, jog all the way over here.
Then there's the jump from the little whatever bridge, right?
Yes, we'll get there. I hadn't done it with my Gorn. It was the one I had missed. To boldly jump, I believe, was the name of it. But we'll do the staging area first.
It's not easy to get when the attack SARS. I'm one-shotting him too.
This is when you get a cheap, crappy weapon and put it on. Excuse my terminology.
I don't have a cheap, crappy weapon right now.
Well, I'm sure you can get one.
I'm sure I'll have to.
See if I can do this. Voila! And this is staging area quartermaster, which is a lovely place to be. It's very pretty up here.
It's called Colonized New Romulus.
What's it under, though?
Yeah. Let me see here.
Okay, the next one we're going to go do is to boldly jump.
It's still screwed up. It is called Colonized New Romulus, and it's under Exploration Accolades.
Okay.
And called Colonized New Romulus.
All right, so if you go down this little valley here, and you go to this broken bridge, and jump off the bridge. To boldly jump. Can't remember if we can go up this hill here. Yes, we can. Awesome.
Flaming Towers of Breath or need. Wow. Made fleet marks and projects slotted and.
I'm a bad fleet admiral.
Oh no, I'm not saying you're a bad fleet admiral.
That's all right, folks. I am more than willing to retire from working full time. Go to part time. As long as you guys will subsidize my existence, we're good. However, I don't expect that anyone's about to do that for me, and I forgot to go buy a lottery ticket, so... Let's see, am I in the right spot yet? Nope.
On this to this upgrade here.
I'm only a good fleet admiral because I've got awesome people in the fleet. Let me look at my big map for a second. Yeah, this is where I want to go. I think this is where I want to go. There we go.
There's Spire. Oh, we need to slot a new project there as well.
Oops.
This
I'm over too close to the edge.
I have some fleet marks, but I'd rather have the dilithium mine. No. Spire. No. Need tons of dilithium, of course. Oh well. I need to kill, what, 10 hull ships.
Or how come I have to come all the way up here? What? One, the view is lovely. And two, the view is lovely. All right, which one's next? Okay, we'll go over to the Hall Ruins next.
Need a bunch of those.
Oh, shoot.
Oh yeah. Wait, Mom, I'm gonna send you so you can start grinding some dilithium. If you want to start grinding.
I'm good with grinding dilithium. When I take my breaks at lunch, I try to set up all the projects for grinding dilithium.
Mookie or Brando Mom?
Brondo Mommy. Moogie's got lots of stuff at the moment.
There you go. Check your email.
Thank you. Okay, so there's a couple down here. Let's do the bad one first. Actually, we're going to have a red alert pop in just a moment. There it goes.
Is it broken circle that gives you? Yeah, that's broken circle.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the staging area. Oh, and I don't have site-to-site transport on this one. Gosh darn it, because I haven't set this one up. Let's see if I can transport from here. I probably can't. Nope, I can't. Okay, I'm going to beam up and beam back down.
1 minute going, okay?
Pardon? Okay, we'll be here. Now, oh shoot! Beam to the embassy. Otherwise, I do the cutscene again. No.
I have to start this mission all over again. Yay.
Which mission are you doing?
I just wanted to kill some Tholians.
Oh.
Or some Iconian ships, and then I thought I had it queued, but no, it was a ground port. So.
Alrighty, for this one I have to go pick up a insecticide.
The Taxar was really hard to do because even the Mark II was killing him.
Wow.
Anyway, I gotta get ready to take off, so I'm gonna leave you guys now.
We'll be here, probably when you get back.
Possible we'll see when I get back. Don't know how long this is going to be.
Longer than you want it to. We know that.
Much longer than I wanted to.
Take care, man.
Take care. Goodbye, everybody.
We'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Let's see if I can remember how to unplug this thing.
Try not to run inside the swarms of insects if you're not aware. It's a bad idea. You won't be happy. Okay, your tune won't be happy. You'll probably be absolutely fine. Because let's be honest, we don't feel any of their pain. It's like the first time I had to stick a needle into somebody. It's like, holy schmoly, this doesn't hurt me at all. This is great.
Yeah, by the way, I got an invite from our, what you call it, our CDC that I now can book a time for my Fauci ouchie.
Excellent. Excellent. All I can say is mine wasn't really bad. My son felt lousy for 2 days, and so did some of the younger guys at work. Most of us older people were fine.
I've also heard the second shot can be worse than the first shot.
Yeah,
I think it varies from people to
yeah,
people.
but I've heard that more than anything else is the second one seems to, if you're going to have a reaction, it's more often on the second one. But it's just feeling lousy for the most part. Though, that said, one of my coworkers got her shot, and our coworker's relatives is Canadian, and got a shot up in Canada and had a massive reaction, including some level of paralysis.
Wow.
Because apparently it can trigger some sort of immune reaction. So
Actually, over here. Oh, sorry.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Over here, once you get your first shot or your first injection, you're actually told to sit and wait for 15 minutes.
Oh, same here. Absolutely
Before
the
you're
same
allowed
here.
to leave.
Right. Yeah, because if you're going to throw an anaphylactic reaction, you tend to do it right then.
Mm-hmm.
As a person who's gotten stung by many a bee, yeah, it's not a fun thing.
My mom didn't have any reaction at all. She was just like, I just had a sore arm.
Yep.
I was like, okay.
That's the majority of them. The thing with the paralysis is apparently 95 or 99% of the time it just goes away after a couple of weeks. So they don't know what's going on.
So I have to book, but I'm like, I have to wait like 14 days before I can go get a shot. So.
The first time around, they gave me a time of 14 days, and then one of the people in the office said, hey, go to this place instead, one of the big hospitals, because they're taking it in 2 days. You just have to get there.
No, okay, but here I could choose like 4 different places,
Same for us.
where I live, and then I was just like,
Woohoo! Wow, that was challenging. Whew. All right, since we're doing all this stuff, and I'm doing all these accolades, everybody, since everybody's back on New Romulus, because it's so much fun to be back on New Romulus, let's throw in one more.
I'm in Delta, sorry.
That's okay. So on top of everything else, I'm going to pick up all the buffers. So now I can transport back to the staging area. Yay! Which means on the red alerts, I can also transport back.
Yay.
Hey, I see an Ivo. Hi, Ivo. So the past 2 days I've been sitting in this room just dying because it's hot and I'm on the second floor. And I just crashed. Okay.
Yeah, our summer has also started. Yep, so it's also getting hot. Well, nothing compared to you guys, I bet.
Well, it's a little early down here. Wow, I really crashed. Okay, let's see if I can get this back.
Wow, I already got my arrows. Fly away. Keep him out. Keep this one. Salvage on it.
That's interesting. There it goes. Okay, I wasn't seeing the game.
Yay, I got a pack of fleet marks. Yay.
Yay! So we'll beam back down to New Romulus. Hopefully we're still on the ground and not back in space. Oh, even in the same spot. How cool is that? All right, so this is the other bridge. Which we're going to jump off of. I remember, okay, for those of you who weren't around when New Romulus, Legacy of Romulus started up, that whole arc, you come down here, you find this planet, you explore it, you decide it's suitable for colonization. And it took them weeks, if not months, to slowly build the city and all the architecture up. So every time you'd come back, it'd be a little more done, and a little more done, and a little more. It was just some brilliant work. Absolutely loved that.
Now they're stopped.
Yeah, they really need to finish it up.
It just shows how ineffective Romulans are.
Oh!
Yeah, burn.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're down at the Atli. So apparently there is a place on Earth.
Oh no, echoes of light.
It's not a bad one. Well, obviously the Atli Mountains, and there's also a river valley similar to that. So
Okay, apparently a complete. Why are they then queued if I have already played them?
did you turn it in?
It's because I queued it because there is an item I think I want from the mission.
From Echoes of Light, yeah, there's some decent toys in it.
Yeah, and I also wanted the whatchamacallit, the Science of Portents because I get the other space trait.
Yep. So we're going to go up here to the Epo Valley, or Epo, whatever they call it. Epo
Yours is
Fields.
small. Oh, that's the Kantari set. I want 2 parts of the
Kantari set, I thought that was out of the Mirrors and Smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
Also the one.
That's a good piece of equipment.
I like the shield and the armor. So, which mission do I need to go? It's probably the mission where I have to go into that stupid ship and get my traits screwed again. Yes.
All right,
the
Marhawkman, since we're here, let's go ahead and set up this buffer.
Renegades regret. Yay.
That's not one of my favorite missions.
No.
I like why they used it to set up the idea of you being able to play as a different character. And it was fun, and it's really the setup for what they did with Quark's Lucky 7. Okay, so we're going back up here to the Epo... No, not to the Epos. We're going to the Hual Ruins. Where we have 2 different accolades to pick up.
Just afraid they're gonna screw up my trades again when I come into the other ship.
Save the loadout? Would that save it?
Traits are still, the loadout is still broken.
Okay.
No, it's just annoying. And it's been a bug for I don't know how many years.
Yeah. But it's not a consistent bug. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't.
It happens to me every time.
Wow.
If I play the Temporal Ambassador or some of the other missions, where you're going to another ship as yourself, once I'm done and I beam out of the mission, boom, my traits are broken.
That is bizarre.
And it's personal, it's ground, it's space, it's everything.
Have you sent in a bug report by any chance?
I have, and they're just like, nah. Use the official forums. I'm just like, really?
Yeah. All right, so now we're coming down here to the big tree. The big tree is a pain.
Oh, that's the one I hate the most. It's like run and roll and jump and roll. And
Oh my god, I can't tell you how long I worked on this one. It's not as bad as Nimble on Nimbus, but it's bad.
It's sometimes you have to roll and then you have to jump and then you have to find an invisible thing.
Yep.
And, Good luck, Mom. I'm watching on the stream.
Okay, so I got up to where I couldn't move any further forward. Did a roll forward. And let's see if I can get up here.
And you make it.
Woo! How many times have I fallen off this? Hundreds of times?
Oh, let me see.
Okay.
Yep.
So climb up to where you can't go, and now somersault forward. Oh, but you gotta come up here. So, Mar Hawkman, come back over here to just about where these lighted plants are. Might have to jump down and run around on the ground. I don't know if you can come around from that side. Okay. Okay. So come up towards the lighted plants. When you can't go any further, somersault. Double click on the forward button. Nope, you have to come over a little bit more to the right. Right about here. Whoop. There we go. And up we go. And our accolade is up here. And this one is Whale of a Good Time. All right. So, I'm going to jump off of this one because I like to live the adventure life. Let's see. I want to come down here. Actually, before we go down there, let's go up and pick up the buffer up here.
But did you see the prices for the new G-Force cards?
No. Are they even available?
No, you have to order them, of course. Let me see how much they are. Yeah, they're like $2,300.
Well, yeah, I'll get a dozen of them. Thank you very much. No, obviously, I'll just keep working on this machine forever. All right, so the next one is New Romulus Historian. Also one of my favorite places to be. It's just nicely done. We're going to climb up back here. I'm in the wrong spot. There we go. Yep. Hey, it's so pretty up here. So Dante, she's yeah, these buildings are cool. She's over at the tent near the shuttle pad, the one where you get to do the repairs. During the red alert, she'll be standing there waving her arms. But in the meantime, you can also go over to the line, pick one up right by the transporter.
I really like that you can use, I don't know how many cannons and everything, but kill a group of bugs? No.
What the heck? You can't jump off up here? There we go. And since we're here, let's go pick up the transporter back here. Sometimes the Tholian hiding back here. Exactly, Sav. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Pew pew, pew 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 pew. I helped. There's another Tholian hiding up here too. Dante, just because they didn't understand what you mean doesn't mean you're not so. Okay, so from here, Marhawkman, I'm going to transport back over to the one we just picked up at the other side so we don't have to run back. So we're going to transport back to Wall Ruins. And let's go over to Pejos Crater now. I think there's a transporter on the way. I could be wrong. Ooh, there's not, but there's more Tholians. Bye, Tholians. And as we go this way, there's usually a Hirogen. I want to go over here. Oh my gosh, I haven't played this part in a long time. There's usually a Hirogen up to the left. There's usually one right about in here.
Investigate interior, examine exterior. What the?
What?
Last Muriel. Oh, it's over here. It's just those optionals.
Ah.
Play the Renegade's Regret.
Oh.
Should be one month. It's just in front of me, duh.
Hey, there's Dante. Hi, Dante.
Oh, Curious and Kathy. That was a funny accolade.
I don't think there's an accolade down here in Pejos Crater, but I'm just going to pick up the transport buffer. Whoop. All right. Now, let's look at the map here for a second. Okay. This next part gets a little bit annoying because you have to go back and do it several times to get all the little tiny accolades there. Oh, there's usually a Hirogen here too. Come here, Hirogen. Somebody got him. Okay. Just checking my maps. Oops. My bad. Meant to go this way. There's another Hirogen. Ah. Sorry. Okay, so this is Bridge Troll. This one can be super annoying, especially if you're not fond of heights. Let's see, I gotta think about how I'm going to approach this one. Okay, there's part one. I've fallen into this little crack between this and that a couple of times. Ooh, you've got a different way to get on there. Oh my gosh. I'm so jealous. I didn't know there's another way. Yay! So, Marhawkman, is there a way to get back out of here without having to jump off the bridge, swim back, and do all the other stuff? Oh my gosh, I never thought of going over there. I cannot tell you how much I hate heights, and even this freaks me out. Can you go any further than that? No? Well, that's usually the way I get down. Yeah, I know. I'm afraid of heights, which shouldn't affect me doing this in game, but it does. Let's see. Maybe. Back up. Ooh!
Join.
I got up here. All right, you can do this. That's amazing. Yeah, if you go back down on the right side the way you got up, yes, you can. So I will wait here for you. Not sure if there's a way back.
Is it just me or the UI has been lacking since the last update?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the UI, right?
Yes.
Like when you're moving stuff in your inventory, can just like
Yep.
second or two.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, Marhawkman, if you come back across the bridge... Are you doing the hard way? It's really funny. As you go behind the rocks, your name also disappears. There you go.
Whoops.
Oops. Ah!
Need to that as well.
No, I don't want to be stuck down here. There we go.
I can just disable that one now. I know it works, so I can just disable it. There we go.
Go further to the left there, Marhawkman, and try from there.
That is
No,
disabled.
don't fall down. Try somersaulting up from there.
Ooh, Discord. Twitch have had an issue. Okay.
Okay, go a little bit more to your right. over this direction. There is a sweet spot there I was able to come up. Try there. There you go. So, when I was shooting some footage for one of my new Romulus videos, I came up here thinking I'd be able to get some good footage, and there's a couple of people making out. Toons were making out. Seriously.
Oh, they've had chat issues with Twitch like a few hours
Ooh.
ago.
Well, I notice we haven't had any chat for a little bit here. And jump into the waterfall. And that's brave new waterfalls. Then jump down on the Nanov.
Oh, I see Duffy here.
Hello.
Hey, Duffy there.
Hello.
How's everyone doing?
Good. How are you doing today?
I just got done doing Remain Klingon TFO.
With a team, it's not bad. Oh, is this the right one? Yes.
Let me see if my traits are fucked up. Yes! All of them has been reset.
Oh my god.
Space reputation, ground reputation, active ground, and active space. Boom, all reset. Thank you. Screw you. Sorry. I'm so tired of this game. I'm just tired of this game that they don't fix the obvious box. That's why I got shot so crappy in the mission.
Well, after watching 10 for the last several weeks,
Yeah.
there's a line they often use in there that I'm not actually impressed with right now.
Which is?
When someone brings up a bug or a new idea or something, they
Mhm.
often go, "Ah, it's too much work."
Wow.
Oh, I just realized I had my mic muted. Oops.
It just that line constantly being repeated every week is just kind of driving me up the wall.
Well, one thing that I've noticed that's weird about the easy hard way is that bridge officers apparently consider that unwalkable and will always go around the long way.
Bridge officers. We'll transport over there. You guys go do the work. We'll
Although,
wait.
since we now have the regroup bridge officers button.
See.
I just wish whenever there's... I can understand they want to expand the game and they want to make it more fun for people and new content. I'm just like, why don't fix the bugs that people have been yelling for the last, like, I don't know how many years?
Too much work.
Yeah.
Well, also there's a lot of bugs where the developers would, well,
No,
one way to
honestly,
explain
all
it
the
is
bugs
that-
right now, it all boils down to it's just too much work because they keep repeating that every single week on 10 forward. It's not just Kale doing it; it's Borticus too.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, but they want more people to play the game, right?
Yeah.
They want to have
Oh,
more
that's
people
what they say.
involved.
Yep.
And yet they keep, like, every time people bring up an obvious bug that is like driving people crazy, it's just like too much work.
well, I mean, there's a lot of bugs in the game that really would probably take a lot of tinkering to figure out the exact reason it's a problem. I mean, like, for example, there's a bug that has been in the Starfleet Academy map since it was put there, but since it's considered to be a low priority, they just don't bother fixing it because the amount of time and effort required to find the problem is more than it's worth to fix, I guess.
Well, I understand. Well, one thing is that it's a small bug, like it's a map flaw or something, but obvious things that breaks the game for people,
That's stuff that they
like the mission I just played that resets my entire character's space and ground and whatever trace. I have to reslot it have to rebuild him. Like that's an obvious box, and that keeps people from when I came to that mission. I'm just like I'm now I have to take a screenshot of my character. I have to remember which one I had, and if I forget it, I have to rebuild him. That's an obvious annoying bug for people.
Or you
That's
just skip the
one of
mission. Yep.
those things that could, at least in theory, be handled with loadouts.
No, can't.
I've tried that; it doesn't work.
Even with loadouts, it still erases everything.
It still breaks. I can tell you, I once saved my loadout, right? Just before I entered the mission, I saved my loadout. When I came back, it was screwed up. I reloaded my loadout and my space traits, and it started to slot ground traits in my space trait.
Wow.
Okay, that is insane.
So I had to reset everything and take a screenshot, have a screenshot next to my game, and start slotting it again. Oh, increased blah blah, immunity this, torpedo damage this, and tech engineer this, and blah blah blah. And and if you forget it before you start the mission, you're kind of
Screwed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And that's what I mean. That's an obvious bug that annoys people, and enjoys the game. Enjoys and it breaks your enjoyment of the game. It's just like that's an obvious bug, and it's been there for I don't know how many years now.
I'm not actually sure if that's a single bug or a category of bugs.
True. But like, I love the new content. I love the new missions. I think it's great. I think it's funny. It's cool to play, but it's just some of the teeny bugs that keeps annoying people that just destroys the enjoyment of playing the game. In my opinion.
With the new Remain Klingon TFO, I like the TFO. It's not hard to figure out, but because it has a mechanic that no one will bother to try, it's going to end up being another Gravity Kills where no one bothers to do it.
Which mechanic?
Well, also, it has a flaw in the basic design of the mission that makes it harder for people to learn the mission.
No. There's no flaw. They just didn't explain it.
Well, see, here's the thing. The NPCs will tell you, go do this. The problem here is that when you hear the NPCs say, go do that...
But if you're paying attention, it doesn't matter because you can see it. It's happening to you.
I must admit, I when I first played the mission, the one that I talked to you about, Duffy, that it didn't want to trigger, the...
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. They didn't explain anything. And then the new mechanic was, for the TFO, is when one of the dreadnoughts target, you have to fly to the other one to get...
Yes.
For them
And the funny thing is, it never happened. I was targeted once, and I said, I had to do this, and it never re-triggered.
Well, see, what I was saying about it, though, is that if having the NPC tell you, go fly over there, actually applied to you, it would be a lot easier to learn the mission.
Again, if the people pay attention...
But I must admit, I must agree that Mark has a point, because when you start the mission... There's like a lot of stuff is happening on the screen. You see asteroids, you see a group of ships, and then in the background you hear, "Oh, by the way, remember to do this." If you're so in,
hold on, I'm talking about the TFO, not the mission.
Okay. Yeah.
Just to be clear, but it is the same mechanic, so I understand your confusion.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
There's an item to interact with up here.
Holy moly, that's new. Is that just a rock?
Well, see, it's just the rock collection thing where you go around and pick up weird looking rocks and give them to the Romulan geologist.
Is that resonating rocks or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, so
there's one up here on top of the archway you have to get up on top of for the accolade.
That's amazing. I had not seen that one up there before. And that's all the accolades here. Did we miss any of the transporters?
Well, I was only short 2 of them when I started.
Well, this tune hasn't done them at all, so...
Oh, well, see, this character tagged several of them because I was running around doing the monster collecting.
Ah.
So I got the ones that were useful for monster collecting, which meant I skipped the ones in the area that's infested with Tholians.
Yes, that would be a good spot to be. I mean, let's see. While you're here, you've got Tholians, you've got Rian Sailbacks, you've got the armored Hathors.
Ethan.
Hathan. Isn't there a Griver Cat?
Yes. Well, okay. New Romulus has the largest number for any single map.
Because
In
it's New
theory,
Romulus. It's because it's gorgeous. It's my map.
Okay, well, one of them, as far as I can tell, is not actually available, even though it's on the list.
Which one?
Drickley. Looking on the Stowe Wiki, it suggests that Drickley are strictly non-combat NPCs, which means that you would never be able to engage them for the purposes of using the Bond with Life trait.
Wow.
I haven't been able to find one. So it's kind of a moot point if you can't even find one in the game. In the area is also kind of fickle because what's the best way to put this? Sometimes it just doesn't work, and you're not 100% sure if it's because of a bug or if you're doing it wrong.
Wow. It says it's in Peos Crater, but the only way you'd be able to get it then would be as if it's attacking you, right?
Yes, because the trick with Peos Crater is that you have to piss off the wildlife by observing them.
Right.
Otherwise, they're non-hostile.
Right.
The wiki claims that Drickley never become hostile, even if you do that.
Wow.
When I spent an entire hour one day wandering around there trying to find Drickley and failing.
I have to say, other than in the reference to them, I can't remember ever seeing one either.
I mean, the wiki has a picture of them, and
yeah, I see the picture,
fair,
but
I know that when I did this the first time, I did see one. It's this little purple thing that looks kind of like an anteater that's really small, actually. Like the size of a house cat.
Wow.
So the fact that it would be unwilling to attack you makes sense because it's puny. I mean, it's bigger than an apple, but not much.
Wow. Wow. Well, it says Peos Crater. But,
Well, if
okay.
if you look at that thing I compiled,
Yeah.
I actually put a note in there next to the Drickley because of that. Because, like I said, it's like when I was compiling that list, I looked at what it said on the wiki, and the wiki is like, these are non-hostile. And I'm like, this could be a problem.
Yeah. Yep, definitely.
And when I tried to find one, I just couldn't.
Okay, now you're going to make me work on that one. Well, since we've been doing this and since we've been hanging out here, would anybody like to do, let's say, one of the new stories? Or some TFOs?
Oh, yeah. Did you want to do the PvP thing?
Oh, yeah. How are we going to do that?
That's actually rather simple. I'm going to leave team first.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure how this would work if you actually team with somebody. But it's simple. It's that you do a private queue. Let's see here.
What are you doing PvP for?
Need to invite you to task force operation.
Okay. We're trying to get all the pets. Is that what we're trying to do?
I am going to move to team 2 because this doesn't work otherwise.
Okay.
Now, why is something trying to...
You're a
Whoever's doing
Pokemon
plasma
thing.
grenades needs
Yes.
to stop.
We're going to play Pokemon.
Hey, Pokemon.
Seriously.
That's what it is.
You guys.
It is exactly what it is.
Well, I haven't played this game, or I only did the daily, so I haven't paid attention to whatever.
There's a new trait called Bond with Life, wherein you can bond with various animals.
Okay.
It's
it doesn't
Pokemon.
really matter if we could do arena or assault. But the important part is that you're on team 1 and I'm on team 2 because
Okay.
you have to have 2 different teams for this.
Right. So what are we attempting to do?
Okay. Are you on a character that has the bond with life trait?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
So hang on a second. Let me switch to somebody who does. Can you give me a sec?
yes.
Trying to remember who opened everything up.
What does the trait do? This bond for life thing?
It allows you to make an animal into a friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And there's something special about that trait since you're hunting different. I'm just trying to
They
understand.
become a combat pet.
Okay, that you
Oh,
can
oh,
use.
Yes.
It has a list of pets that aren't available through other means.
Okay,
Like I said,
that you can.
it's
So
Pokemon.
once you've captured them, you can use them as you please, or.
More or less,
Wow.
yeah. But
Oh, okay.
well, that was annoying. I forgot to leave the PvP mission, and it pulled me into it, despite the fact that I'm now the only person in it. Lovely.
Well,
I'm out.
that's a problem.
Time to go back to New Romulus.
Hey, Frost.
I'll meet you in the staging area, I guess.
Okay, give me a sec to find my bond with life. Because I don't think I've...
Frost. Did Frost rip his stitches again, or did he hurt himself again? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
No, I'm just asking because he's in Twitch chat.
Oh. Hi, Frost.
I'm kind of curious if he hurt himself again.
What happened?
He was doing something with his physical therapist and basically got his foot caught in the treadmill and broke some foot bones.
Oh,
Oh.
I read his explanation of that. It
Yeah.
sounds like one of those things where it's like people weren't expecting this to happen, but that it happened.
No, I'm sure people weren't expecting that to happen. This is a good question.
This
What
has
the-
never happened to me. You're the first. You're so special. Well, thanks.
Well, yeah. But I mean, me personally, as someone who's used treadmills and gyms repeatedly, I can understand how someone will have this thing where
Oh,
you
yeah.
just like bump something and now you just like flip over sideways and go.
Yeah, they have a foot guard on the one in our gym, and because I tend to run up very close to the front of the machine, I'm forever smacking my foot on it, and it's really annoying, and I can totally see how you could do it. All
He just needs to stop hurting himself. That's all that.
Well, yeah, that would definitely be good.
There's one model of treadmill where people, I saw that people would have this issue where if their foot went off the back of it, it would cause them to basically just like stumble forward in a really awkward way.
Ow.
And they would have to catch themselves with their hands to avoid face planting on the control panel of the machine. I mean, most of the ones I've seen, it just has a roller on the back.
Yeah.
I've seen some that don't, and then if you bump into the frame bit on the back end, that just does really weird things for your balance.
Okay, I've activated my bond with life for this one.
Have they fixed this bug where the duty officer doesn't want to follow you through the pillar?
No.
No.
No, that's still not fixed. Well, regroup.
Which one are you doing?
Oh, the one, storm scatter cloudly, you know, where you're going through the silo up the stairs and you have to go through
Yeah,
the
no.
pillar. Like,
Can you regroup your officers once you get through?
I can. I was just curious if they ever fixed it. They haven't.
No, they hadn't as of the other day when I was running it.
To be honest, I suspect that part of the reason why they added the regroup away team button is to make it so that they wouldn't need to go to the time and effort of figuring out how to fix all of the AI pathing issues.
Yeah.
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 Because there's a lot of AI pathing issues, and some of them are just weird.
Yes.
One of the fun things about being one of the former hosts on Foundry Roundtable is as per the Foundry Roundtable, we got to do dev interviews for weird things that they don't normally talk about in dev interviews.
Yeah.
Like having Taco Fangs explain to us how AI pathing works for bridge officers.
That would be cool.
Basically, it works by
Guessing.
creating what are called beacons, which are basically three-dimensional coordinates on the map that the bridge officers know are walkable areas, and connections between them to tell the bridge officer, like, you can go from here to here this way. And that's how the AIs do pathfinding. If a beacon doesn't exist for a location, the AI just won't try to go there.
Huh.
If a beacon does exist, it'll walk straight through a solid wall.
That explains a few things.
And the beaconizer thing is really complicated to make work, apparently. And, well, see, the reason Taco Fangs mentioned this is because he was, it had come up in discussions like, why does Foundry Preview mode have bridge officers do such completely insane things? They literally do absolutely nothing but stand directly behind you, or get manually directed to stand in a specific spot. Well, it's because in Foundry Preview mode, the beacons don't exist.
Ah.
That's actually part of the publishing process, is to create the beacons so that when people play it on live, their bridge officers will have that data to tell them where to go.
That's interesting. Very interesting. All right.
Well, like regroup bridge officers make a lot of sense because it's easy to click and it's an easy fix and it doesn't really annoy people, right? Because
Right.
you can just click it and they regroup.
Right.
It's something that makes sense in universe, because it's like we'll just transport the away team to my location.
Yes. Instead of trying to fix the UI or the AI, sorry, right? It makes a lot of sense. Just make it that way.
Yeah.
It's an easy fix for everybody, and boom.
It's not the ultimate solution, but it's a good enough solution.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. Okay then. So are you on ready to try?
I
this
am
again?
indeed ready to go.
Which character are you on?
I'm Kethma, M.A.
Oh, right. Friends.
There you go.
Oh, there you are. Invite to task force operation. All right.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to move to team 2 again.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to do arena.
Okay, so, but what are we doing in terms of trying to get the pets?
So what it is that we're not here to shoot at each other.
Right.
What the idea here is that one of us will summon a bonded pet, and the other will attempt to bond with it. Oh,
Okay.
by the way, what's the list of pets that Kefba has?
0. I just put the trait on now. I hadn't bothered to
Okay.
put anything on.
Well, I'll
So,
just summon something, and you attempt to bond with it.
okay.
And we'll see if you can actually do that. And for the rest of it, I'll just, stand here.
So which ones do you not have? Aside from the Dricklay.
Well, one I know for sure that I don't have is one of the ones that's a kind of a sticking point with the whole thing, and that's the Orith Creeper.
Oh, but that's off Alpha. We could go do Alpha and try and pick it up, you know.
Not on Federation.
Oh, it's... Oh. Okay.
That's the problem with the Orith Creeper.
Okay, if this works, I can go over there. Hang on, I got kicked. Give me a sec.
It's okay.
I can go over on one of my KDF tunes, pick it up, and we could try and do the PvP if this works. This could be very interesting.
Yeah, that's the entire reason why I want to do the test, is because of the fact that there's one creature that's apparently, faction specific at the moment. That's a bit awkward in terms of game design. Okay, so there you are. I'm going to, let's see here. I will try a funeral worm.
Okay, how do I do the bonding thing?
Okay, you need to have the trait added to your power bar.
Okay, let's...
Because it's a
Got it.
cooking trait.
Okay. Done.
Now, to bond with a life form, it needs to be below 50% health.
Okay.
And also and basically when it's below 50% health, you activate the clicky trait in order to bond with it.
Okie doke. Let me see if I've got a garbage weapon here so I don't go around hurting things I don't intend to hurt.
Well, one thing I noticed is that weapons that have a single tap, tap, tap
Mm-hmm.
style of fire are the easy ones, because of the fact that unlike full auto rifles where it hits them 3 times every time you fire it, it's much more controllable the amount of damage you do to things.
Okay.
Anyway, so you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Well, I clicked the button. It told me it's deploying the animal, and I don't see it anywhere.
So maybe it won't deploy then in this situation.
Let's go into this room over here where it's larger, because the fumarole worm, it might have done weird things because of the size of the room we're in. I'm not sure. Fumarole worms are just huge. Anyways, oh yeah, by the way, what fun thing with this map? See this thing where it says open medical crate?
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the item in your inventory, it says 4 small hypo PvP.
Yeah.
Well, see, the funny thing with that is that you can actually give those to bridge officers and just like run around the map, picking those up and then give them to bridge officers later. It's just like free consumables, but consumables aren't worth a whole lot anyways. Well, I'm going to wait 43 seconds for the timer to expire. And in the oh yeah, that's right. While it's on cooldown, you can't change the active animal. Yeah, it's one of those things with this trait is that it uses one button to do 3 different things.
Mm-hmm.
It uses the button to have a selection menu for which animal you're trying to summon. It uses the button to summon the active animal, and it uses the button to do the bonding function.
Okay.
And it's all just like situation dependent on what you have targeted.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Try a Day 1 arthropod this time.
Okay. Should be below 50 now. That's interesting. Okay,
Well,
bond
flash up
successfully
because-
formed. Very cool. So that
So
does
because-
work.
Alrighty then. Which means that you could trade them from the Orith Creeper from KDF to Fed.
Right. Absolutely. That's very interesting.
And now you can summon scorpions with the pet, with the trait.
Okay, he's been activated. Come on, baby.
Did you set an active animal? Because by default you don't have one, and it won't actually summon anything until you set an active animal.
Okay, how do I set the active animal then?
When you don't have anything targeted,
Mm-hmm.
or if you're targeting a friendly NPC like a bridge officer, most of the time, it will bring up the selection menu.
Right.
The
Which is
reason why I say most of the time is because sometimes if it's an opposing faction, yeah, okay, that works.
okay.
Oh, right, I forgot that this weapon has the bounce effect on it. Well, the bounce effect doesn't do much damage.
Okay, so that's a cool way if you want to trade your
Okay, so
Pokemons.
in 5 seconds, I'll do another one. See, because right, that what I oh wait, crap, I had you targeted. Nah. And now we'd have to. No, don't shoot me. Shoot the.
Oh, ow,
Oops.
ow.
I was trying to change which thing I was going to summon, and I accidentally summoned it instead. It's one of the things that's annoying about having a single context-sensitive button. Now I have to wait another minute and 20 seconds to have it cool down again, and then see try to figure out why on earth it refused to summon a funeral worm.
Try it again.
Oh wait, no, that's right. Sorry, I just remembered. One of the bugs someone reported on Twitter about it is that in the menu it's actually listed as frost worm, not funeral worm, and apparently it's trying to call it an animal that doesn't really exist.
Oh, okay.
You can bond with them, and the devs will probably fix this relatively soon.
Okay.
But you can't summon them, apparently. Never mind. Okay, what's something that's annoyingly difficult to acquire?
Which ones have you got? You've got them all,
Oh.
right?
On Nexia, I don't think I have the full list.
Let's see. The ones
It's been the significant. Well, like I mentioned that I wasn't able to bond with a Dricklay, for example.
Right.
Or the thing from Orith because of the fact that I just can't go there.
Right.
Oh, here's one. Poison spider. Oh wait, this is like the Karma ice spider. Whatever. It'll do. The
The
Karma
ice spiders, that's
are annoying because of the tiny amount of health they have.
There it is.
So, when
the
I
ice
say
spiders.
annoying,
That's part of the
Frozen.
yeah.
most people are probably only familiar.
What? Well, okay. It says the bond form, but it went ahead and fired that one up at the same moment. So let's see here.
Huh, it actually knocked me off my feet. Cool.
Okay, I am not aiming at you. I want to see what happens when I come and look here. So now I've got the ice spider and I've got the arthropod. Cool. All right. If you're good with this, I'm going to go start up alpha and let's see if I can't pick up the creeper.
Well, if you wait a minute, I could give you the other thing from the Frozen mission.
Okay.
Because, yeah, there's 2 specific animals you need to get from the Frozen mission that maybe possibly you could get other ways. I'm not
Okay.
sure. One thing I have noticed, though, is that apparently you can bond. The game treats what are technically friendly pets as legal targets some of the time. And
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure why or how it decides which it is. Because I noticed that I saw someone with a Jackal Mastiff following them around a Nimbus, so I targeted it and tried to bond with it.
Mm-hmm.
And the game spit out an error message telling me that I need to reduce its health below 50% first,
Right.
even though it was technically considered a friendly NPC. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Kosi 10 Beast is the a shuttle crash mission. That's the
Ooh.
Jackal Mastiff. That's the one. That's the other one you get from the Frozen mission, I think.
Isn't the Jekyll Mastiff on a different one as well?
I mean, it might be on with than one. I'm not sure. Again, whatever.
It's interesting. It always deploys the active animal as well.
Doesn't do it when I do it though. That's the weird thing. Oh wait, you died. Oops.
No problem. I've died before.
Oh well, I guess we're done here.
Okay, well, I'm going to go do alpha then, and then we got to figure out. We can do that though. So.
I think I'm going cold. My eyes are falling.
Well, we're gonna stay. We're gonna stay on till 10, and if DT comes back, we may switch over and let him run it for a while. But he wasn't sure what his plan is for the evening.
if you're just there to collect the animals, you don't even have to finish.
Have a good one.
Take care. It was good to talk to you, Pi.
Yep. Take care, guys. Bye.
Have fun with the kitty cats and without the furniture.
I'll try. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things with some of these is that it's a long mission unless you just show up and tag the animal and then leave.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's such an early mission. If you go in, guns blazing, it's just pew, pew, pew. The worst thing about Alpha, because I just ran it the other night, is the map is big. Back in the day from when they used to have big maps. So there's a lot of just running around. But the creeper pops up almost immediately as soon as you've set up the location.
I don't think they respawn. I think there's technically a limited number of them to encounter on the map.
There is.
If you don't finish the mission and then beam up and beam back down, oh hey, now there's more of them.
Actually, this would be.
I had to do that with Kosi 10 Beasts because of the fact that there's a bunch of NPCs helping you for that part of the mission, and the NPCs might kill them all.
Right, but you could go ahead and put them on hold.
No. These are not bridge officers.
Oh,
so
that's right. Oh, great. No, don't shoot. He's mine.
Yeah.
All right,
But
let's.
to be honest, my solution to that is just target one, wait until its health starts to drop, and then activate the trait as soon as it gets below 50% and call it good.
So, bond with
Funeral
life.
Worm was actually the easiest one to bag. Why? Unlike the ice spiders, they're not fragile as heck. Seriously, with the ice spiders, using a low-level pistol, I took off 2/3 of its health with, I think it was a Mark 6 stun pistol. The primary fire on that took off 2/3 of the ice spider's health.
Yeah, I believe it. Let's see what else I got here.
But the one that I just summoned to fight you had 1,200 health. It's weird the way the health scales with those things. Anyway,
Yes.
but that's actually one thing with the trait is that the HP of the creature scales based on the number of creatures you've collected. So they're actually pretty tough after a while. I did actually do testing with the Rihan Sailback to see if the Rihan Sailback's movement speed buff would increase in magnitude based on the number of creatures you had collected. Apparently the answer is no. It does not.
Okay.
It would always increase my movement speed by 0.1, no matter what. It's not a very big movement speed buff.
No. Okay, let's see if we can snag Alpha and see if this works. Hold on, this is Federation tune. This is not strictly a Klingon tune, though. May not work from here. Nope. Okay, gotta go get my strictly Klingon.
It's amusing. So some people in New Romulus Zone chat are explaining to each other how to feed baby.
The Nanovs?
Yeah, nanovs.
Wow.
Because one of the red alerts on New Romulus
Is the Atli. It's called Bringing Home the Bacon.
Yeah, you have to coax the baby nanovs into standing next to the big nanov.
Right. Well, so what you do is, I have my set up.
Oh yeah.
Get off the transporter pad, pick up the two river plants, go down, grab the first guy, run down to the next plant. So what I do is I take the nanovs to the next plant, get the next one, bring it back there, then run them together. So I can try and get between 4 and 5 running down there at once, because I can solo this thing in 2 minutes. That's my favorite one.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty carefully thought out solution. Yeah.
I just watched them. They were bringing them north. They were coaxing them the wrong way.
Oh, God.
I was just kind of screaming. I was screaming at my computer screen.
It's
The
the other way.
mom's south, man.
Again, though, is that for a while the game just didn't have any reason to do stuff on New Romulus, and now we have these people running around New Romulus who've literally never been here before. And,
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so
trying to
funny.
figure out all this stuff.
That is so funny. I'll have to make a video of all of those, so you know exactly how to do them. But yeah, actually, Antli is one of the ones that's super easy to solo.
I think I actually have managed to solo complete it. It's been a while since I actually bothered with the New Romulus stuff because, well, I mean, experiencing it for the story, I did that already.
Mm-hmm. Well, I used to sit there on Sundays and play New Romulus. And at one point, I would have 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 of all of the marks. Except for Romulans. I'd have 15,000 of them. Because it's just very peaceful. And you used to be able to do Antli with only a 20-second cooldown. So I'd do it, pour a cup of coffee, do it, scratch my nose, do it again, do it again. And I could run the whole morning just doing it. Now it's once every 20 hours. But it's still one of the more relaxing ones that I've got.
You accumulated so many new Romulus marks, you depreciated the value of the new Romulus marks. They had to print more.
Exactly. I'm just a terrible person that way.
That's why they had to limit you.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, I'm just an awful person. Alrighty. I think that should limit my firing capabilities. Probably works better if I activate the trait, though.
Agile. Thing. Oh, here's a fun one I discovered about Denkanosaurs.
Yeah?
Apparently, all of the instant rank raptors in the ground zone are considered Denkanosaurs, including the Voss supply runners.
Okay, but that kind of makes sense. Did I not pick up the trait? I swear I just picked up this trait.
On which character? Both characters?
This tune. Yeah, well, I can tell real quick. What do I have for assets? I have 9 million. I didn't pick up the trait. Ha! Funny. No worries. I was sitting there at the exchange, hit it, and obviously didn't go through with the transaction. Such is life.
Sometimes it'll do this weird bug where you attempt to buy something, and the game will be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you can't do that." And you're like, "Huh? What happened? Why?" The reality is that someone else bought it while you were
Right,
looking at it,
yeah.
and decided to buy it. But the game doesn't remove it from the list.
It takes a couple of seconds for it, so basically if you leave it and come back, it'll clear.
So sometimes I have to just manually refresh the list to remove those.
Yeah. Please let me beam down. There we go. Do it the easy way. I'll go to this exchange. It's closer. You know, swear I'm not wasted. Extra Klingon on the side sounds like your hookup. Not yours personally, you understand. But somebody's hookup. There we go. Where shall we put you? That'll be easy. We'll put you in place of the insect repellent. Yes. All right, let's try this again. Off to Alpha.
actually starting to wonder if you could get a targ by watching a friendly player's pet running around in one of the adventure zones and waiting until it got below 50% health before tagging it with the trait.
Well, there's a lot of tags, or a lot of targs that you fight in different Klingon scenarios. You'd have to think that you might be able to.
Well, the reason I was mentioning this is because, yeah, Klingon NPCs will quite commonly use them as summons.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things. It's just like there's more than one way to do it, and I was just kind of like examining how many different ways you can possibly do it. Can you actually bond with someone else's actual like device summoned pet?
Ooh,
Because
that's
like I said,
interesting.
some of the I tried it with one of the I keep forgetting what the white dog
We
was
have
called.
arrived in
The
the origin
white
system.
dog?
The bird of
The
It's kind of
Celots?
obscured
No.
by the planet itself.
Jackal Mastiff.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, one of the times when I was on Nimbus, I tried bonding with a Jackal Mastiff that was summoned by another player using a device.
Mm-hmm.
And the game acted like it was a valid target.
Were you able to bond with it?
I didn't actually bond with it because it was at full health. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
has to be below half health.
Hey, Lord Sepulchre, how are you doing, dear?
But it didn't act like it was an invalid target, which, you know, makes you wonder.
Yes, it does.
Hey, Mom.
How are you doing?
Doing good. And you're looking rather dashing with that color up there.
Aqua, yes. Life is short, let's have aqua hair. Hey, Jack Card, how are you?
Where's DT?
He was doing some personal stuff. We're hoping he'll be back before the show's out. He was on for the first hour. This will be kind of like, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, where he came back and he was, got back like 5 minutes before the show was done. And I'm like, well, do you want to run it for a while? Sure. And he took off. Congrats on the crossfield. Croesus 2014 was saying yesterday, or this morning, I can't remember which, that he had opened 883 boxes and picked up 63 crossfields. Which, one, that's a heck of a lot of keys to have just to open up boxes.
Yeah.
And then, what are you going to do with all those crossfields? Would that depress the market?
I'd flood the market. I'd drop the price. So
Yeah.
I'd be like, and you get a crossfield.
And you get a crossfield.
You get a crossfield. You get a crossfield.
Wow. I opened 66 boxes the other night, and I got Bond with Life and a couple other small traits, and that was about it.
Yeah. Well, one time he mentioned in the trade chat channel that the low value things from lockboxes, he doesn't even bother trying to sell those. He's just like, whatever. So someone want this? Okay, you can have it. Or just throws it away if no one takes it. Of course, his his definition of low value includes things like kit modules, because of the fact that apparently the ground game stuff just doesn't sell as well as the
No. Oh my god, no.
No.
On with Life is a massive exception because of the fact that it actually goes for almost as much as a master key. Almost.
There
was this one price spike right after it had been released where the Bond with Life went for more than master keys, but then, demand receded and supply increased, and now it's like 3 million or something. I don't know.
For Bond with Life, no, it's going for 7. I just picked it up.
Oh, 7?
Yep.
Okay.
But it's still cheaper than a key.
Last time I checked it, I know it was less than 7.
Yeah, they were like 3 a few days ago.
Oh, now it's up to 8.
Well, just because I bought the one at 7. So I'm trying to get down here to pick up the Orth Creepers.
that I got for 5, and I actually sold one for 24 once. But like I said, there was this one point where the demand exceeded supply, and people bought almost all of them on the exchange.
Yes. Yes.
And when I noticed, and I happened to have one that I hadn't used, and I looked at that price, I'm like, might as well. 90% sure I'll be able to buy it back for half this later.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Well, it's like my fleet bought me a jellyfish a year ago. And now people are going to be able to pick them up easily. And I was like, oh.
I mean, it's going in Mud's market so you can get it as an account unlock.
Right. And that's like, oh, they bought me a jellyfish and now everybody can have a jellyfish. I feel sad.
The same thing goes for the Lobi costume for the Mirror Universe stuff. That used to be something you had to spend like 500 Lobi or how?
Yeah.
Or is it 200 Lobi? Probably 200. On and now everyone can have it as an account unlock.
Yep. Yeah. So I have 2 ships that I'm really thrilled with having the jellyfish, not just because it's the jellyfish, but because everybody gave it to me, which was sweet and wonderful, and the sentimental value is more than anything else. But I bought myself a La Serena. And those are my 2, pride and joy ships.
So you're going to tank in your La Serena later?
Pardon?
So you're going to tank in your La Serena later, right?
Do you think a La Serena would make a good tank?
It's a joke, Mom.
I was going to say. No, my La Serena, I really don't see her in a fight. She just doesn't look like a big fighting ship, but I wanted her.
Well, due to the last Mud bundle, I got that ship from... I keep forgetting what the name of the TNG episode. It's one of those weird TNG episodes where Picard fights and blows up an alien spaceship and doesn't actually know who was flying the ship.
Oh, is that the one where they're taken over?
No, it's the one where they have people stealing stuff from a Federation spaceship junkyard, and he fires on the ship that was stealing stuff.
Boy, I don't remember that episode. I'm not saying...
Let's see if I can find it in the stuff I have. Oh, right. Emery. The Emery class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that was one of those things I saw, and I'm like, I would love to have one of those. Oh wait, it's as a expensive single character unlock. Yeah, maybe not. I mean, a large part of the reason why I got a Valve and that one not cool ship is because of the fact that they were relatively cheap. At one point in time, the Infinity Lockbox had a special category of T6 ships that was like a weird subcategory that only the Vomf and that one not cool ship, Atros, I think it is.
Oh, the Atros is such a good ship. Oh.
Both of them are good ships, but since they're the only 2 things that occupy that specific niche in the Infinity Lockbox, it made them relatively common compared to other Lockbox ships.
Yes. Well, the Atros isn't a lockbox ship, though. The Atros is a lobby ship.
Can you come put that AC thing in my room? Where is it? In the box. Do you remember? Did we have it drilled?
Say that again?
Oh, sorry, I didn't have my mic on mute.
Oh, okay. No problems.
Asking my son, I got to go install an air conditioner.
Oh, shoot. I've got to get a crappier weapon on this person. She's killing them.
One thing that's helpful is to tell your bridge officers to stand in a corner and leave you alone.
Well, I turned off their weapons, but that was strictly me. I have Lex knives on. And so the first one took it down like 5%, and the second one just killed it.
Try the Kelvin timeline bat left.
Let's see if I've got that here. There it is. All right.
So you don't want the weapon with the damage over time effect. You want something where you can go tap, tap, tap.
I thought I saw something moving. We should scan the area again. This planet is playing tricks on me. There's nothing there.
Well, the Etros is flippin' gorgeous, and it's one of my favorite ships.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to fly.
It is. It's... Can you bond with these sores here?
Probably.
Okay, don't kill them, guys. Ah! I told you not to fire. Oh, it's Cayman. I can't control him. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same sort of thing that happened to me when I was hunting Kosi 10s. I literally told my bridge officers to stand in the cave where you start the mission, so that I didn't need to worry about them shooting at things.
No, 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 no. Gosh darn it.
There was one window where it was at 10% health where you could have...
I know. I clicked it at the wrong moment.
Oh, boy.
The fine art of not killing things. Come here, come here. I just want to kill you a little bit. I don't want to kill you a lot. Come here. Come here, boy.
Yeah, see, guys, I didn't add these guys on the list because, one, Alpha's a KDF only mission, and yeah, okay, it disappeared, so it means you bonded with it.
Okay.
That's one thing that's useful about this, both for flavor reasons and for game practicality reasons, is that having it disappear instead of doing a death animation lets you know that it's been captured.
Okay, let's see if we can get one more of the creepers in here. Or see if I'll have to come back down and try it again. Give me your creepers. Erythian Sabercat, does this count?
I don't know what that counts as, if anything. I think the game might treat that as a Ceylon.
Well, let's give it a try here. Nope, that deployed him. It didn't let me bond.
Oh, right. See, certain animals are just immune. It doesn't work with them. Like I mentioned when I was doing it in Frozen, the commander rank mastiffs, you can't bond with them. It just won't let you bond with them.
I think you or somebody else mentioned that earlier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one of the live streams you guys were doing, I was actually running around trying to bond with things during the live stream and occasionally mentioning it in chat.
Yes, that was it.
And Frozen, ice spiders are super fragile. You have to be very, very careful. The mastiffs, for some reason, the commander rank ones, they're just immune. See, when you read the description, it mentions that boss animals are immune.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't tell you what boss is. And the commander rank ones are like, I guess, pack leaders of the mastiffs that you fight in the mission.
There it is. The bird.
I assumed that boss would be The dinos. What else do we have that's really major for animals?
The only dinos that you, in my experience, that you cannot bond with are Rex Basratat
Yes.
and the Viriosaurus Rex. Those are the only two you can't bond with.
Come on. We will return indeed.
But those are both captain rank. Some commander rank ones it
Hold on.
doesn't let you bond with either, though, which is inconsistent, but whatever.
Did
And
I
then
get
there
him?
was-
I don't think I got him.
If it did the death animation, no.
Gosh darn it.
Having an NPC follow you around, helping you kill things, makes this really hard.
Yes, it does.
I'm detecting. This warrior was. This warrior. I'm detecting. That's all of them. Let's go talk to Captain Katang.
Yeah, one amusing thing. The easiest search term I've found to find the bond with life trait on the exchange.
And yeah,
ND space WI.
that's pretty funny.
Apparently, it's the only thing in the game that you can sell in the exchange that uses that letter sequence.
Where?
I've gotten to that point with some of my spreadsheets knowing exactly which sequence only appears once or twice.
I have the data.
Let's see if we can find one or if I'm going to have to restart this.
This map has some animals in like weird corners.
It
where
does, yes.
You really don't have a reason to go there for story purposes, but whoever put the map together just scattered them everywhere.
Go.
So y'all are talking about the Pokemon trait?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Pokemon trait. Actually, I think when he runs, this is when we normally see one of the creepers show up because it distracts you.
Well, one thing I've noticed with some of these missions is that if you, shall we say, sequence break the mission by not following the story prompts, you'll kill things early, and then when they come out later, it'll just be nope.
Yeah, I know. Do the story in our order or else.
Well, in Legacy of Romulus, one of the things that I reported as a bug is that one of the story missions where you are dealing with the Ilachi,
Yeah.
you could hard break the mission to the point where you had to drop it and reset by sniping an Ilachi from outside the room he's standing in.
Reading Klingon life
Ooh.
Yeah.
survivors from the crash, most likely.
Why? Because the fact that you haven't progressed far enough in the story to have a story objective to kill him.
Yes.
Therefore, his death won't be registered
Yes.
for the story objective.
I've had this happen.
Should I see a Herodian?
This was a very consistent one, but it's also one of those where it makes sense to shoot them from outside the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, on installation 18, if you're underpowered, one way you can win it is to shoot from outside the room, but you're correct.
There's that Romulan again.
Well,
Quick, grab him.
see, this was the mission where you infiltrate the Ilachi space station in the subspace pocket.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's still doing that funny bug where the one guy stays stuck inside the tube even though you release him.
I submit to your
Oh
will.
well.
I know which mission he's talking about.
Leave.
And yes, if you are underpowered, that's how you win that mission.
Yep.
Well, in my case, I originally triggered the bug simply because of the fact that I was just going. I just walked into firing range and opened fire.
Right.
I wasn't even trying to cheese the mission. I was just killing things as quickly as I could.
You know, people were trying to cheese the mission, but there was that occasional every now and then when you were doing that mission, you had a chance of, well, killing the target that you didn't need to kill yet.
Oh, this was one of those bugs where they may have fixed it by now, but it was one of those things that popped up in the Legacy of Romulus beta.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know how long it took them to fix it, but you know. Honestly, if I was designing it, I would have just changed the objective trigger so that the kill objective it is triggered when you walk down the hallway to the room and not when you walk into the room.
Yes.
But by the time you walk into the room, you're literally within arm's reach of an Alachi that you have this intense desire to shoot to death.
Uh-huh. I have to agree with that.
And like I said, the way I found it was I walk down the hallway, I see an Alachi, I shoot the Alachi, and then why didn't why is the mission telling me to shoot more Alachi when I already killed everything?
Give me 1 second here. Jack has joined our Discord. And there you go, Jack. You are in chat now. Excuse me. Gotta go shoot somebody here. I do like that they put in dramatic deaths.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, give me another creeper so I don't have to come back and do this again.
Oh yeah, this was that mission where they give you an extra strong incentive to shoot all of the Alachi, because this is the one where you walk through rooms of people who are half dead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know that one.
They're beginning to change.
It's
So some of them haven't transformed in far enough that you can't save them, so you save a few of them, but only a few.
well, there's another episode that I find very troubling wherein they're attempting to turn you from whatever you are into a Romulan, and you've been ordered to torture and kill people.
Oh, mind game.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Mind game.
Mind game.
Enemy-
God, that
Okay.
is a
I thought it
troubling
was enemy
episode.
mine.
The entire point of that episode is that Sela is trying to brainwash you, and
Right.
It's seeing that whole thing from the point of view of someone who is in the process of being brainwashed with whatever tells you.
Oh, I totally get that. It's a disturbing episode for that reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially what the dialogue they gave to Tobin Keb in that way. That really makes it. I have to say, that it has certain aspects to it that when I first played the mission, I thought were bugs. But then when you think of the environment as a Tal Shiar simulation, suddenly it's just like, this is just a glitch in the Holo program that my character is experiencing. Because, okay, there's like one part where there's like a table doesn't have geometry. So you just like walk straight through it like it's not even there.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, stuff like that. But but you know, from the perspective of a
Let us talk of victory.
flawed artificial reality, it kind of makes sense.
One
This
sec
might be
here.
the part we need to beam up.
No, we still have to fight the alpha.
Oh, right.
Ah, ah. That was just a prelude. The Alpha is coming. Ah, he's hiding. Watch for his minions.
Flame roasted minions, thank you very much.
Sounds delicious.
Yes, minion s'mores.
It has been a day of...
Okay, well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. I'll have to come back and try and get them again.
We are
Well, I
clear
mean,
for
if
trade.
if you don't do the mission beam out, but what I was saying is that if you abort the mission and come back, you don't have to replay the mission. It'll put you back on the same
Oh, I know.
state.
I know.
mission.
He lives on.
It's not that long of a mission. It's just
Of the Empire.
realizing how little damage you have to do to the creeper. Like 2 hits, and then go for it.
Small price to
Well,
pay.
the real problem is when Command shoots and takes off 3/4 of its.
Yeah.
Stout fighters
Yeah, that definitely puts a dent in it.
saving warriors like
But we'll go ahead and take that nice little toy in the meantime. Alright, would anybody like to run a TFO with me? Do something a little different?
I wouldn't mind it.
Do you have one you'd like to do?
Not really. I'm a friend there.
Okay, hi Bob Bear, how are you? Oh, yeah, Jack, that's an excellent idea, except I didn't have any lower level gear with me, so when I was trying to do this a little bit earlier and we were playing the PvP version, yeah, I had a single rifle, so you can do 1 shot at a time, which works very effectively, but I didn't have a rifle on this tune. Alright, I'm going Federation here. If anybody would like to join me for a little, I don't know what the heck we're going to do, but something. Maybe a random TFO.
Yeah, sure. Random stuff's fine.
Don't I have a replicator?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. If you click the replicator button
Mm-hmm.
and scroll down,
Yeah.
you will find in there a
Yep.
phase through beam pistol
Yep.
stun beam standard issue.
You sure will, won't you? Completely forgot about that. What did I spend today doing? I spent today writing the section on weapons. I've been working on it for a month now, so my brain is completely filled with. Today was blast weapons and blast pulse wave weapons, so that's what I'm thinking. But no, never thought of using my replicator for a low level one. If you would like to
Yeah,
join me
got it.
for a random TFO, give me an X. Chaos, you up for a little destruction? Bob Bear, there you are, Cass. Give me 1 second. I'll send you an invite.
All right, we're doing cross team.
There you
You don't
are.
know me. I'm always up for a little death and destruction.
It's always good.
As long as I'm causing it and doing it.
We got 2. Oops. Well, I sent you an invitation there. Did you get it?
Sorry about that. I was,
That's okay. No
away.
problems. Wouldn't be the first time it hasn't gone out. Anybody else? Bob Bear, you want to join us for a little pew pew? Yaws. Hey, Yaws. How are you? See if I've got you in my chat or my friend list here, Yaws. I do not.
Hey guys.
Yaws, what is your handle so I can send you an oh, there you are. Got room for one more. Shroomed. Somebody's got a weird light going on out there. We don't have to have one more. We can certainly run a random this way. Anyone else? Okay. Wee woo?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see what we got. The moment of dread.
Yep, I got my pop.
Okay. Well, just on the off chance. Yeah, I have this horrible feeling that you're right. I'll go that way.
Who didn't press their pop?
Maybe the other guy, the fifth guy.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. I'm not ready for a ground right now.
Hey, it worked.
Really? Brotherhood of the Sword. Okay. I can deal with that one.
I am going to send a whole lot of bugs to annoy people.
You had to say something, didn't you, y'all?
Once a device is activated, we will have only a
Alright, I'm going to switch out my weapons, maybe.
To be honest, with the way that they've added
I'm good.
more incentives for people to do ground stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it's been a lot more people on ground than it was before. Who is Hot Lips? Someone I don't know. Okay then.
Let me know when you want me to activate it.
Looking for the other one.
Okay. Well, this will tell you where it is.
Found it.
Okay.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again.
Dang it.
Initiate
Well,
shutdown to the
one.
Okay. Here we go.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Well, got that one. Yay.
Activating a new set of
yeah,
devices.
I was like halfway done with it and just got shot in the back.
Yeah.
And knocked down. Like, well,
Okay, I'm going down to the fire team.
I will be massacring.
Let me know when you want me to.
Here we go. Okay, we got the fire team out. We got the honor guard. Go ahead and hit it.
Okay, going for it.
You have 15 seconds.
Where is it? I got one.
The other two Iconian devices
Oh, there isn't one on the back side of the fire.
They're
That's-
right next to each other this time.
Usually there's one on the back side of the fire pole and one by that door instead of both by the door.
Yeah, this was fun. Okay, who's going to get the targs?
I'll get the cards.
Okay. And then we also have the Orion, right?
I'm going to kill this big guy here before we do the Orion. I guess you have. Well, Hot Lips apparently has the Orion.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to kill everything in the area.
Okay.
Releasing the war pigs.
Let me know when you want me to hit it. Hot Lips is up there. I don't know if he's got him back yet.
Well, the Orion operative seems to be following Hot Lips.
Okay.
Just hasn't gotten there yet.
I'll make sure he gets back there. Yep, he's back there. Everyone ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Oh, good. It's spawned next to me.
Oh boy, that worked out well.
Oh, and while I kill things, I guess Hot Lips is going to interact with it.
Okay. Got that one. Nice.
I guess Hot Lips. Oh wait, I know what happened. Hot Lips. It probably didn't hug, or probably didn't hit the RTFO button.
Oh no, probably wanted to do this one, so he got into his. Because he clearly knows what he's doing.
1-1.
Want to hit that one?
I'll hit it.
There's one. Where's the other one? There it is. Hot Lips has got this one. I'll give him some cover.
See if I can get this one before I get smashed. Apparently, it got interrupted.
Okay. Do you need me down there to help you?
Well, I'm standing next to Yaws.
Okay. Chaos, you want to give it a shot?
Yeah, let me kill this defiler.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm hitting the button.
Okay.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The devices are resetting.
Yeah, it's weird.
And try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
Hitting it.
Okay.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two
I hit mine.
devices simultaneously.
Got mine. Let's see if we can get the other one. There we go. Cool.
A herald leader is here. Stop it before it can break into the Great Hall.
Oop. Not the Great Hall.
Right, not that way.
Anyone else?
The heralds are driven back from
And we're
Oh,
done.
that was easy. Couldn't ask for a much better run than that.
Yeah,
No,
really.
you can't.
That was really nice.
GG, team, GG.
Yeah, indeed.
I
Indeed.
KO'd once during that mission, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Yeah. I can't complain about that.
Anybody die?
Yeah, me.
Just a little dead, not a lot dead.
Like the last set of devices, I was trying to kill everything to keep him off Yaws while he.
Oh, yeah.
Walked, and got overwhelmed.
Well, I kept trying to keep everybody up by keeping my Borg adaptation up.
No, I didn't take a heck of a lot of damage.
Yeah,
And
most of the time I was fine. It's just like this one time that the Defiler manages to like properly smash me.
yep.
That's a bummer, man. That's a bummer.
Oh well.
Oh, it could be worse. There we go.
Technically, that wasn't a perfect run, but
It was darn good.
It was a good run.
I can't complain with that, man. I don't know anybody who could.
Being an actual perfect run of that is really hard because the fact that getting the device thing first go when you don't even know where they're going to spawn.
Yeah. Well, we lucked out in that second room where they popped up next to each other. That was really convenient. Well, it's getting on there, but I think I can do one more if you guys want to go for one more.
Sure.
Maybe DT will be back and we'll try that. Okay, give me an X if you want to join up for this one.
You see another ring? I would kick the team.
Yep. The team
Okay.
dissolves after a TFO.
And
Cass, you
I
want?
like that feature.
Yeah, is you up for another one? Alrighty, let me give you one here.
You know, when you look at the issues they've had with TFOs in the past,
Mm-hmm.
what was the problem with the Borg ground mission where you have to fight Becky that made it worthy of being removed from the RTFO list?
Well, other than nobody knew how to play it, Chaos, I sent you an invitation.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
No problem. Yeah, Jack, if you want to join, absolutely. What's your name?
The issue that I can think of, well, that I personally think of as being the worst problem with it,
Yeah.
was that your mission progress could be stalled or completely aborted by lag.
Well, it could.
Where you would die if you had lag spikes during the jumping puzzle. That was a problem that, you know, little bit much for RTFOs. The actual mission design itself is okay. I mean, the normal version with the force field walkways, piece of cake. It's the advanced version without the force field walkways. That
Actually, I'm gonna send you an friend invite here, Jack. I didn't mind that, but when I was playing it originally, the visuals were such that I couldn't see the walkways unless I moved my camera position just so. And of course, there was enough camera shake with it where that made it really, really bad. Now I've changed my graphics and a lot easier to see.
Yeah, that's also a thing with it.
But
I
the
got an ultra rare RTFO completion reward. Wow.
Yeah. We run into the other issue that came up with the Borg ground missions, which is not so much on the Cure, or whichever one is in the Rainy Valley. That one you could do, but the other ones, if you got killed, you couldn't regenerate. You'd get kicked out until everybody had been kicked out. And of course, people didn't want to do that, and you'd be outside the room.
Right.
Same thing that we run into with Nukara.
Yeah, lockout boss fights. That was just, you know, the devs deciding that they want to up the challenge, and that's really the only reason that they were a thing.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that I fell into the acid once, or the whatever it is, and I couldn't get out. The rest of my team was standing there trying to revive me. I'd come back out, I'd try and make it over to whatever was close enough to me to get onto it. and I would just constantly die, and there's no point in trying to revive me, but without 5 people, we couldn't hit it to completion.
On one run of that one, Augie ended up with the maximum possible number of ground injuries because of the number of times I rezzed him while he was in acid.
Wow.
I've had bad things happen on minor instabilities, but
I was standing on one of the crates that's like halfway in the acid.
yeah.
I was just barely close enough that I could res him.
Uh-huh.
He would res in the acid, move a little bit closer to the walkway, die again,
Yeah.
wash,
No.
rinse, repeat.
I was right next to one of the conduits, and so to get on the conduit, you had to jump, and so you'd get revived and try and jump, and that wouldn't happen. Okay, we got a full team here. What do you guys want to play?
I'm up for whatever.
Any preferences, anybody?
Preferably space. But
Well, we can pick out anything we want.
I mean, we could just hit the RTFO button again.
Yeah,
and
we
see-
might get ground again, though.
this is true.
Yes.
Let's hope for space.
We could do... Jack needs to do his TFO for the daily event. We could do To Hell with Honor. We could
Yeah,
do
good.
Remain Klingon.
Okay.
Got to
Sure, either one's fine.
I'm up for anything but best served cold.
Okay,
None that you-
Yeah.
let's do To Hell with Honor then. Let's make sure it's one of the event ones, though.
Awesome.
Yep, there it is. All right, To Hell with Honor.
See, one of my recommendations with To Hell with Honors, a lot of people try to avoid the turrets on the ground. Just blow them off the map and then forget they ever existed.
Yeah.
Phil Horden, yes, Ground Elite is fun, but if you want to have real fun, watch me do minor instabilities on Elite because you will die laughing. It's so bad. Well,
I think
that's
actually the
interesting.
reason why the respawn point got moved to be so far from the camp is they moved the respawn point to make it less likely for the NPCs to spawn camp you.
Yeah, there was that one time that it was just ridiculous. Okay, it didn't like that one. Let's try that. Ooh, it doesn't like that one either. That's interesting. Okay. Well, it says it's queued, but we're not getting flashy green lights.
Sometimes you just have to wait a few minutes.
Well, you still should get flashy green lights because I'm queuing it off of the regular.
Oh, right. You mean like the...
Yeah.
Oh.
Hang on, let's try this. There we go. I did as a private.
I got that.
Yeah, we used to have one guy who would walk us through all the Borg ground missions. It would be his Sunday thing. We'd walk through them. He'd make sure our equipment was up to snuff. He'd make sure we knew what we were doing. It was a fantastic way to spend a Sunday.
Sounds
I
nice.
hope these Klingons like ghosts because they brought plenty of them. Okay, that's interesting. I clicked the launch fighters button, and instead of launching in 2 separate waves, it just launched in a single wave of 6.
No,
That's interesting.
So all of the things are now already there.
Hmm.
intelligent. Goodbye.
Well, that's what I was proposed.
Wow.
Ha, got her.
Is there anything left alive on this planet?
It's not a planet, it's a mega.
Moon. Well, okay. Planetoid. How's that?
Sure.
There we go. Something. I found something I can go shoot at.
No.
Oh yeah, come to Delta. No one's gotten to Delta yet.
Oh, I'm going to Epsilon.
Okay.
Close enough.
Well, when I get to Delta, things will stop being live there, so...
My dislike of this ship is only that it takes forever to get to speed. Once it's at speed, it takes forever to stop. I tend to overshoot everything. In the wrong sense of the word. It makes for a great tank. Oh, all dead.
And got here a little too slow. At least one of the birds of prey managed to warp out.
Ooh. On my way back there then. Nope, that's gone.
I know at least one bird of prey managed to warp out, maybe only one. This is one of those missions where every now and then you wonder what the heck am I firing at when your weapons auto targets. Just because there's so many of those stupid cannon turrets. Here's a fun one for you. Do you know what makes the console version of this mission different from the PC version?
I have no clue.
They discovered that on consoles, the sheer number of turrets caused the console to lag. And that
That's not good.
That they had to reduce the number of turrets to make the mission have adequate performance on consoles.
Wow.
Oh, here's a fun question for you. Who owns the rights to Wakuen Rit?
To what?
Who owns the copyright rights to Wakuen Rit?
I don't even know what that is.
It's in English. It's typically called Rite of the Valkyries, but Wakuen Rit is the original name because it was German.
Well, you can't copyright a piece of music per se that's over this period of time. So you can copyright the performance. That's a whole different thing.
Is that the music, because of the fact that it predates copyright law, is basically treated as uncopyrighted.
Right, absolutely. That's why people use it. Public domain music.
Yep.
For the last one thing to remember is that it's actually a very good idea to kill all of the ally ships before you blow the reactor, because if you blow the reactor first, sometimes it will just overwhelm you with sheer numbers. Obviously that didn't happen this time. But
No. Yeah, I've actually had that happen. Well, so much for that one. Yeah, when we were looking at new music for the for the show here, one of the fun things we had was going through all the music that's copyrighted that we couldn't use. Can't even have it playing in the background.
we got all but 2 of the ships.
We did
It's
good. That's not a bad run.
It was also really fast, and we didn't have that whole get killed and have to respawn while fighting the Yoglash thing.
Yeah, that one is. I've had a few wonderful teams who have just been like, "Oh, come on, please, just kill this thing, please."
Gets a little hairy because of the fact that you just don't have as much firepower as you're supposed to have.
When this was an event, yeah, I was running it with ships that were horribly underpowered. Okay, folks, I am going to log off. I don't see DT back yet unless somebody sees him in chat. Let's go over there and take a peek. Nope, he's not back with us. So let's see, who can we go raid? Ooh, 19 viewers. Wow. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here tonight.
No problem.
You guys rock.
I don't see anyone on Twitch in my list of people I normally watch that is currently playing Trek Online. Oh,
Well, let's see what else we've got then. Let's go over there. Let's go over there. I don't watch a lot of Twitch stuff, so let's see if anybody's in my setup here. Well, Grumpy's on, but he's playing Elder Scrolls tonight. Polarcade's playing Final Fantasy. And Faith in the Glitch is playing Super Smash Brothers. So I'm going to say we haven't raided Polarcade in a while. How about if we raid Polarcade?
Sure.
All right. Okay, while that's getting all set to run, folks, I want to thank everybody who was here tonight. We really appreciate it. Love you guys. Love that you're here. I don't know Feral 1701, and he's not on my list. I'll have to get him. All right, everyone. Have a great night. We're going to go raid Polarcade. Take care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night. Bye.